Hey, stunning viewers, let's get in the third part of foot in the. As you know, we are over here to circumvent our that the kind of schedules, or whatever we are actually amplifying in our real life. So that kind of thing we have to uh, circumvent. Whatever you have in a negative way, you have to leave that negative energy at this prime time, and then you simply come to learn the true meaning of your life, and that's always enough for your goodness. We're actually concerned about your goodness. So if you are not concerned about your goodness, then why do you care about all these things? So that's why you have to think in this way, positive way. Then simply you come to know that whatever we are saying, and in a positive way, that is actually matters for each and every person. So we are over here to generate that kind of positive ideas, the perspectives, perceptions, whatever people need. It is seen as indispensable things. So that's why we are learning, we're having something great things within it. So it is not we cannot say that it is normal. It's not normal. Even a person or whoever is struggling in their life, that's always matters. That we have to somehow we have to get, no matter what other people come to say about your journey, your that kind of things. But you have to vindicate that, you have to get that things without any hesitation or awkwardness. That really what matters in is in everyone's life. So as I have been saying all these things in a positive way, I'm expecting, I have to expect. If I'm not gonna expect, then who come to lead to you in a proper way, that kind of things, you are not gonna care. So that's why I have to cogitate. If I'm going to cogitate, then somehow you will get something better. Then you should learn. What you are hearing, you're seeing around this around your world. Not world, around your surrounding environment. But you will keep learning. You keep going, keep moving ahead toward your career. So I want to recommend you guys, never ever feel like, always you have to put that keep smiling, guys. If you come to smile, then that kind of cholesterol hormones come to, you come to relief, you come to get relief from that kind of cholesterol hormones, and what dopamines will release, and then you simply become so happy. And you feel like your mood is always like feel like refreshed. So you are always wishing to have that kind of but uh, mindset, personality. So that's it. So you don't need to have to, you mustn't have to contemplate anyone. Even you used to do, then you just have to say sorry, and then you have to move ahead by directing that person and advising that person by saying, whatever I have done, I want to say sorry. You have to forgive us. You have got such a formidable and that kind of personality. So always respect each and every person. So somehow you will get your job, whatever you are imagining, you are thinking about to have in your life. So all these things you're gonna get one day. So always have patience. And you just have to if you come to dentist, even in a little bit things, you don't want to hard work over your career, and you just simply come to dentist. And that's not a good thing. You have to remember all this things in a positive way, and just have to hard work over your career with that mentality that you can also do the same things as other people are performing ahead of you, and they're thinking to have. So always think about all these things in your life, and then you just have to engender positive things in your life into your life. If you come to engender all these things in your life, then you feel like it's your journey is really sparkling and how stunning. So you guys are wishing to have that kind of what uh that kind of views, opinions, what not views, that kind of scenario you are thinking about all these things. So you have to uh, what mandate yourself to do hard work, to stay as a disciplined person. Self-awareness. If you have self-awareness, then you'll never live your you'll never stay as a kind of person who is not ready to hard work. You always have to stay as a hardworking person and a diligent person, who is ready to articulate in their life. So that's all these things matter in today's generation. So keep hardworking. uh, so even a lot of people can say whatever they would like to say, but you just have to you must have to compromise with all these things, and just have to stay as a Buddha. Do you know about the Buddha? Who's the Buddha? He has that patience. and that kind of meditation level, and he directed each and every person in a positive way. So that's why we are inspired, we are the sons of this land. So that's why we have to respect this land and have to move to our career, toward our successful and purposeful journey through this perspective, through all these perspectives and perception. So all these things matter in our life. So you mustn't have to persevere. If you come to persevere, you come to break your oath, that whatever you promise with other people, you come to say that whatever I had did in my life, that is not better. So somehow I come to apologize myself, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get forgiven from anyone. So that kind of things. I'm not. You come to say that I'm not deservable or anything like that. So all these things are matter in this person situation conditions. So if you guys are thinking about to satisfy yourself, then when you have to remember that everyone are not perfect in this conditions or situation. So if you come to think about all these things in a positive way, then simply you come to say that whatever I'm performing over here, that can be seen as a positive things, or that way or other ways. You just have to soften that positive mentality, that you have to, even whatever you have within your mind, even you have positives within your mind, and you just have to simply supplement that, instead of that keeping that things into within your mentality. Just just supplement these things with positive vibes, positive views and opinions, perspectives, perception, whatever you are seeing around your environment, but never put that kind of negative energy within your mind. If you come to lead with that kind of perspectives, perception, or views and opinions, then how can you see yourself in a positive way, where you actually want to see yourself? You guys are not able, you can't see. So that's why you have to, but it is seen as well things. So you mustn't have to as well on any, you mustn't have to as well anyone. If you come to say that kind of, you come to care about your satisfaction at this time, but you are never gonna get that kind of other things over from anyone, because you are not thinking about that kind of people, or whoever is around you. You are caring about your shame, and why are you caring about your shame, awkwardness, embarrassment, so hesitations? Just learn to say each and everything without any hesitations. Then you feel like you have got rid of from each and everything. So that's why you are over here, uh, not to feel what the word is over here, come, what I'm sharing here. That is, I can't even pronounce that word, but let me pronounce this word. COMTUN, sitting, compensant. So my pronunciation isn't better, but somehow I'm expressing my views and opinions toward that whatever I'm saying over here, that I don't know, I mustn't have to wish that. I'm just wishing to have a better, but I'm not expecting at all, the better version of myself. I will become, if I'm learning, if I'm actually saying and I'm speaking over here, and conveying in a positive way, then literally, what I'm gonna learn. I have been learning since many months. So it takes I have to say that I have. So I want to see myself that have patience. So everything takes time. So over time you will get each and everything in this entire world. So keep manifesting that you will be something. In the future. So always think about that. That kind of things. So instead of taking concern about negative things, just be what if you are thinking about untenable things, then what can't be defended. If you do you think do you ever consider yourself as a untenable person? You might not have, because you have that kind of supporters behind, as your parents, fatherhood, motherhood, a lot of things are behind. And also you come to talk about brotherhood, a lot of things are over here. We come to talk over here that kind of hood, but at the end nobody with you except your parents. So always think about these things. And you know you have to, a word is over here, that insurmountable, impossible to overcome. So if you have an insurmountable conditions, then you have to overcome from all these things. You have to be resilient.